Okay, so today I'm gonna be recording. I'm gonna react to Japanese urban legends and rituals for the entire series, basically. Credits to Stylized Kitsune for making this absolutely magnificent piece of art. So, without further ado, let's begin. Stylized Kitsune. The following is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Japanese urban legends and rituals. 1. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to say goodbye to my auntie and uncle because they were leaving. They were leaving my home. Yeah, they came over. So back to the Japanese urban legends and ritual volume 1. And yes, I will be doing all of them. All the episodes that are currently available. Hitori, so let's start off with the first one. Hitori Kakurenbo. How to play hide and seek alone. Proceed at your own risk. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Requirements. Stuffed doll with limbs. Sack of uncooked rice. 1 pair of nail clippers. 1 hand sewing needle. A length of red thread. A kitchen knife or a pair of scissors. A bathroom with bathtub. A cup of salt. A cup of water with salt in it. A television. Thumbnail art. Instructions. Cut open the doll. Remove the stuffing. Okay, I'll stop speaking like this. Replace the stuffing with uncooked rice cake. Cut out a piece of fingernail and place it inside the doll with the rice. That was fast. Stitch the doll with the needle and red thread. Take the remaining thread, wrap it around the doll, tie both ends. Fill bathtub with water. Set the sharp tool in a cup of water with salt in your hiding spot. We see you. There can only be one of us here. Wait, what was that? Huh? Name the doll. Do not give it your name. Exactly 3. Yeah, repeat 3 times. Your name is it first. Submerge the doll in bathtub. Turn off all the lights in your house. Switch on TV. Go to your hiding split. Count your eyes and close your eyes. Count to 10. When you finish counting, open your eyes, hold your sharp tool, and return to the bathroom. Yeehaw! Remove.
Very noisy. Even our neighbor can.
Yeah, I think I'll be quieter. So back to this. When you finish counting, open your eyes, hold out your sharp tool, and return to the bathroom. Remove doll from bathtub. Say I found you. Doll's name. Then you're meant to stab the doll, presumably. Say the following: You're the next it doll. Then put it back in the bathtub. You have 10 seconds. Go to your hiding spot and remain silent. If 10 seconds have passed before you reach your hiding spot, you will fail. The game has begun. The doll will start hunting you. Do not do any of the following. Turn on the lights, except for the TV. Lock any doors, including the front and back door. Play the game with people in your home. Leave your house. The following actions will result in failure: giving up the game halfway through, playing for more than 2 hours, letting yourself be caught, making unnecessary noise, playing without the following precautions. How to finish the game. Put the salt water in your mouth when you find the doll. It may not be in the bathroom. Spray the salt water in your mouth and say to the doll and say, I win, 3 times. You guys heard a beep, right? Allow for the doll to get dry, then immediately burn and discard the doll. The game is over. Phew. Sorry, just reading this one comment. Next we have Tomino no Jigoku. The Cursed Poem of Death. I'm not reading. Whoever reads this poem aloud will have terrible things happen to them, or even death will come. I am not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. Numerous people claim to have nothing happen, but there were also several discussions in which the people who had participated failed to return to share the outcomes. Oh, wait, I already read this. The following is the poem and its translation to English. I'm not going to read it. Be advised, do not read it aloud. You may read it in your mind. I'm just gonna read it in my mind. Read it out loud if you dare. I'm thirsty. Yeah, I just forgot all of that. Okay, number 3. The Red Room Curse. The enigmatic pop-up window. The Red Room Curse is a Japanese internet legend about a pop-up which appears on the victim's screen. Oh, wait. Ugh. It is said that anyone unlucky will receive the following pop-up is condemned to a horrific end. Do you like the Red Room? It is said that if you receive this pop-up window, you cannot close it at all, no matter what is done to prevent it. Bro, of course it's Internet Explorer. Your screen would start to fill with names of the previous victims. Wow. That's crazy. Nobody knows what happens next. An incident in June 2004 involved a brutal murder of a 12-year-old schoolgirl by an 11-year-old classmate referred to as Girl A in an elementary school in Sasebo, Nagasaki. According to reports, Girl A had the Red Room Curse animation and had the movie cached on her computer before the murder. You cannot escape. Okay, that's the end of episode 1. Now we have volume 2. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe. And do this. Okay. Japanese Urban Legends and Rituals Volume 2. I'm still wondering why that intro does not scare me. Warning, this video... I already read this. I'm not reading it again. Oh! 1. Daruma-san game, the summoning in the bathtub. Continue at your own risk. Daruma-san is a Japanese ritual game that summons a deadly spirit. The ritual follows simple rules from a classic children's game. This game can be started any night before you go to bed. You need a bathtub. You need a bathroom with a bathtub, just like in Volume 1. How to perform the ritual. Go to the bathroom. Fill bathtub with cold water. Turn off all the lights, remove your clothing, and sit in the bathtub. Fasten the tap on the faucet. Close your eyes and wash your hair. Repeat the following. Daruma-san fell down, Daruma-san fell down, while washing your hair. Do not start repeating the sentence and do not open your eyes. If done correctly, the image of a Japanese woman in a bathtub will form in your mind. Hey, yo. The woman will slip and fall. She will land face first on a rusty tab, gorging her right eye out. If you hear any noises, feel a presence behind you, do not turn around. Do not open your eyes. Ask aloud, why did you fall in the bathtub? Do not expect any response. Let that question hang in the air for a few seconds. You have summoned Daruma. Keeping your eyes closed, stand up and slowly get out of the bathtub. Be careful as you dry yourself. At this point, the spirit will attempt to make you trip and fall. Do not drain the bathtub. Exit the bathroom, shut the door. You may now open your eyes. Go to your bedroom without turning on any of the lights. Change your clothes and go to sleep. Oh. Eyes. The game has begun. Oh no. Next morning, as soon as you open your eyes, Daruma will begin following you. And it's in italics, so that means so that's how you know it's the topic. Anyways, why am I talking about grammar? Anyways, you'll feel a presence constantly lurking behind you. When you turn around, you won't see anything. Occasionally, you will catch a glimpse of her. She will attempt to get closer and closer to you. Do not let her catch you or DG9VIGXHDGU. Why does this look like a YouTube link? I thought the comics would have anything to do about it, but nothing. Oh! There's Daruma. And she's barefoot. If If you feel she's too close, shout "Tomer! Tomeri!" which means stop. This will give you some time to run away as fast as you can. Oh, she's back! She's back! Capture her in your gaze. Shout "Kita!" which means I cut you loose, while swinging your arms in a chopping motion. Swinging your arm in a chopping motion, not your arms. Do not play for more than 24 hours. Okay, I guess this is crucial. The ritual is over. It's so hot in this room, but I don't feel like switching. 2. Go for a punch. The lost dark web anime. Saki Sanobashi, under the subtitle "Go for a Punch," is supposedly a lost gore anime from the 1980s to 1990s. Legend started in 2015. An anonymous user shared their experience in a forum claiming they've seen one of the most disturbing media on the deep web. The plot of the anime goes as follows. A group of school teenagers are locked in a room. A group of school teenagers are in a locked room, a public restroom, no doors or windows for them to escape. As they debate possibly of never being able to leave the bathroom, they progressively lose their sanity to the point of committing suicide due to desperation and hunger. YouTube, please don't sue me. I'm just a kid. I'm an 11-year-old. Please don't sue me for saying that. Please. The ways that they commit suicide range from drowning, slamming their heads against walls, to tearing off chunks of their flesh with their hands out of desperation. My God, that is gruesome. That is gruesome. So gruesome. Ugh, gross, disgusting. Ugh, oh my God, my head. I don't know why I said that. My head feels perfectly fine. The anime was 30 minutes over. The anime was 30 minutes over with 80s audio and video quality. Due to lack of information, this could be an actual lost media from Japan. Or this could be actual lost media from Japan, or deep web original anime. Yeah, but my question is, who made this? I know I'm not talking about who made this video. I'm talking about who made Go for a Punch. Like, who made it? That's my question. Who made Go for a Punch? Numerous people claim to see that something similar leading to a quest to find the supposed lost anime. In 2019, a user claiming to be the original poster, OP, in the forum commented that the anime is a hoax. However, OP's identity remains unproved due to the lack of evidence. One of the few evidence was that the anime was real was through old internet archives. The following is a screenshot from the early 2000s website Dark Anime. Look, up there, it says Dark Anime. Oops, we couldn't find your video. Go for a punch. 9 girls suddenly wake up to see that they are in an unknown place which looks like a bathroom? To this day, due to lack of screenshots, audio clips, or videos of the anime, the existence of Go for the Punch remains an unconfirmed urban legend. Are these even real? Just saying. 3. Legend of Teke Teke, the legless creature. Tokyo Police Department. Dispatch transcript. Property of Tokyo Police Department. Officer 717. 1989 421. 717, this is dispatch. We received report of a possible sighting near Shibuya. Caller claims to have seen something unusual. Over. This is 717. Copy that, dispatch. I'm nearby, heading to the location now. Any further detail on the sightings? Over. I like how Japanese people speak. Like, I remember this, like, this is kind of like buddy timing, but whatever. One time, me and my friends went to Japan, and it was the moment of our lives. Like Wagyu beef tastes so good. Honestly, dude. It makes my mouth water. Negative anyways, back to the Japanese Urban Legends and Rituals Volume 2. Negative on specifics. 717. Caller mentioned a strange figure moving swiftly across Tabata. Approaching with caution. Over. Roger that, dispatch. Approach with caution. I'll keep an eye out. Over. Okay, so that's the end of the transcript, I guess. April 21st, 1989. There's a police officer, I guess. The fact that it's on a highway is crazy. He exited the vehicle. This is 717. I've arrived on site. No figures, no signs of the figure yet. I'll begin my search. Over. Oh wait, he's not on the highway. Why is he walking closer? Oh, bro's cooked. Bro's actually cooked. Oh yeah, he's actually. This guy feeds it everywhere. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Bro just got cooked near instantly. Teke Teke. Onomatopoeic sound of her running on her hands and elbows. Damn, that sounds painful. Her spirit is classified as an onryo, a ghost who only exists to bring hatred upon those unfortunate to cross their path. The Teke Teke will chase someone down if they were seen or noticed. The origin of this urban legend takes place in post-war Japan. A woman was assaulted by a group of soldiers and her body was thrown onto a railway. Badly injured but alive, she was then hit by an incoming train, cutting her body in half. That explains why she's called the Legless Woman. The Legless Ghost. Oni thing. The harsh cold of Hokkaido night caused her blood vessels to contract, preventing her from bleeding out. Oh, nah. Nah. Imagine you got split in half and because of such cold weather, you could not bleed. That is absolutely painful. So painful. Hold on a damn minute. I know you're gonna say it. I know you're gonna do it. I know it. Why this image stylized Kitsune? Anyways, she squirmed in agony and pleaded for help for several minutes, drawing the attention of a station attendant. In complete shock, the attendant did not help her. Instead, he covered her with a plastic bag and left. That is evil. That is so evil. She died a slow, agonizing death. Oh, hell no! Oh God! So that's why she's been haunting people, so that they can feel her pain. That is so gruesome and so sad at the same time. The Teke haunts urban areas in Japan. If someone saw or was seen by the Teke, they would be haunted by the ghost and sliced in half, so that they could feel her pain. Wow. Absolute cinema. Okay, that's it for episode 2. Episode 3. And yes, I will be doing Kuchisake Onna. Well, that depends if I do have storage. Warning, the following tape is intended for a mature audience. Oh wait, I already read this. Japanese Urban Legends and Rituals, Volume 3! 1. Oyayubi Sagashi, the missing thumb ritual. Attempt at your own risk. Requirements. Minimum of 3 players. Begin the game at any time. How to play. Form a circle sitting on the floor. Grab the left thumb with your right. Reach the participant to your right. Grab their left thumb with your right hand. Turn to the participant front in your left to reach you. Allow them to grasp your left thumb with their right hands. All participants must do this. All participants must do this. Why can't I spell participants? If done properly, you will all be sitting in a circle, in an unbroken circle, holding each other's thumbs. You know, this actually kind of reminds me of Kagome from God's Will. All of you close your eyes. Don't let go of each other. Why did I say glow? Visualize a cottage in the outskirts of civilization. Take as much as possible for both the interior and exterior details. All the players must chant the following phrase: Oyayubi Sagashu. Here are voices. Oyayubi Sagashi. Grant our wish. Don't let go of each other. Focus on your visualization. At some point, you will feel electricity vibrating through your body. It will get more intense. This is part of the process. Keep holding on to each other's thumbs. No matter how excruciating it feels, it will be over soon. Okay, it's over. Once you open your eyes, you will find that you're no longer in your original location, but the cottage you visualized. However, this is not an ordinary cottage. The story was that a young woman was murdered and ripped, and her body gruesomely ripped apart. The pieces of her body were found to be scattered across the interior of an abandoned cottage. No, not November special broadcast? What the hell is that comment? Her left thumb, however, was nowhere to be seen. Your mission in this ritual was to search for the missing thumb. Whoever finds it will be blessed with abundance of good luck. You're saying you're risking your own life just for good luck. You are finding a deceased woman's thumb for good luck. Why? Just why? What? How? What? Whatever. Why was that a good thing? Getting good luck, but at what cost? Candle! There's a candle! Once in the location, release each other's thumbs and begin the search. The place is lit by a single candle. You have until it burns out to the end of the ritual. Always keep an eye on the candle. During your search for the thumb, you may feel someone tap on your shoulder. If you sense this, do not turn around. If you turn around, you will fail. Do not fail under any circumstances. Should the candle burn down on its own, or should you turn around upon feeling a tap on your shoulder, you will be unable to return to your original location. So let me get this straight. You are basically risking yourself being lost from civilization just for good luck. That is utterly stupid. So stupid. No way I would do that. If you found the thumb, gather around the candle. Have all participants clasp their right hand. Allow the hand holding the thumb. Lean forward and blow the candle. If you did not find the thumb, if the candle is still burning, gather together around it. Hold each other's left thumbs with your right hand in the same manner you did to come here. Lean forward and blow the candle. When you open your eyes, you should find yourself in your original location. You may release each other's thumbs and disband for now. If you found the thumb, you will get to have very good luck starting the next few days. The ritual is over. 2. Rokurokubi, the long neck lady. The Rokurokubi is one of the most sinister yokai entities. They take forms of beautiful women and often appear completely ordinary at first glance. In their daily lives, nothing would seem out of the ordinary. However, when night comes, these entities will reveal their true nature. At night, the Rokurokubi can stretch their neck to almost any length, using their head to stalk and hunt their victims. Some of them can detach their head entirely and roam free. Creepy. Some of these entities would believe they're human, as they would be unaware of their state at night, and believe they're having nightmares of having long necks and their heads wandering. Yeah, so let me get this. So let me also get this straight. The Rokurokubi think that they're acting like humans, even though they know they aren't aware that they have long necks and think it's all just a nightmare. I mean, I understand why it only happens at night, but okay. For those who are aware, keep their traits hidden. At nights, they would attack people, hunt animals, and drink the blood of their victims. Why? I think they're just hungry. How to identify? You'll notice that Rokurokubi is solely based on these physical characteristics. Suspicious layer of clothing. Example, always wearing scarves to hide the neck. Red scratch marks on the neck. Wow. Honestly, what the hell? Sudden detachment of the head. Hell no! Special report number 93.
1988年10月5日午後7時から8時の間、東京のゴミ箱から人物が発見された。当局が N と呼ぶ18から30歳の男性のものと推定された。被害者は約50歳で、顔は完全に変形していた。
Completely deformed face! Oh, hell no! Yeah, this guy was cooked. I'm very sure this guy was cooked.
男性を襲ったらしい。王朝脅威分析局は事件の視聴覚映像の公開を禁じた。被害者の遺体から加害者の指紋がそのまま発見され、身元が特定できたにもかかわらず、検査結果は既存の指紋データベースと一致しなかった。刑事事件に進展はなく、犯人は依然として特定されていない。
So I was just yawning. Legend has it that a long time ago, a malicious woman had a bad habit on spying on everyone. That's crazy. She seized every opportunity to spy on friends, family, and neighbors, seeking gossip to exploit. Due to this, she accumulated bad karma. As a punishment, her neck stretched, turning her into a monster. This condemned her as a lost soul, wandering the streets of Japan. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait a damn minute. If that girl was looking for gossip and she has a long neck, doesn't that mean that just helps her look for gossip? Like let's get the elephant in the room is that her long neck is just a better way. It's just to help her look for more gossip, because Rokurokubi can completely detach their heads. So she can literally just, I mean, the woman can literally just do. That just helps her. Just helps her. That just improves. her gossip seeking. It doesn't deprove it. Curse of Karma. The tales of the Rokurokubi have varied over these years, with different people interpretations emerging. During the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, it believed that the ability to elongate one's neck was attributed to a curse, considered a form of punishment, even thought to be an inborn trait. So I guess that's the opposite of unborn. Three. Tomorrow's Victims, NNN special broadcast.
セラピー藤子から
日本食ファンドご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
The Nippon News Network is one of Japan's oldest commercial television networks, founded in 1966. Being one of the main sources of information in regular daytime, the NNN is traditional and trustworthy. While the other news companies would broadcast 24/7, the NNN would have periods of inactivity where only static is shown on the screen. This is mostly during nighttime. The urban legend regarding NNN has the anecdote of a salaryman who, for a long day of work, fell asleep while watching some TV. He woke in the middle of the night due to sudden static. Yeah, you know what? I'm changing room. Anyways, mysterious color bars emerged on the TV screen, and much to surprise on the man, it did not stop there. Ugh. Okay, I moved spots. This feels a lot more safer. NNN special broadcast. The broadcast will display names of various individuals while a creepy tune is playing in the background. This will last for some minutes. These are tomorrow's victims. Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight. As the name suggests, the broadcast Tomorrow's Victims features the name of people who supposedly would die the next day. Oh my god. Legend tells that if you were to see this broadcast on your TV, then your name would be listed on the screen. Oh. Seriously, just because someone wants to watch television after a long day, then they see their name on that. Then they see the sun static. That's how they know they're cooked. They're cooked. They're actually cooked. It's been said that this is an urban legend. That this urban legend is a broadcast hijacking incident or a prank made by one of the employees at Nippon News Network. Nonetheless, the NNN company still hasn't acknowledged nor given answers to any questions regarding the anomaly of the special broadcast. Okay, so that's the end of episode 3. Now we have episode 4. Warning, the following tape is intended for... Wait, I don't remember this. How to open the Demon's Gate. The Demon's Gate is the northeast and considered the direction from which demons come from and where negative energy is concentrated. The game can only be played in Tokyo. If you are not in Tokyo, you cannot continue. What the hell? But if you are and shall play, proceed at your own risk. Requirements: 10 uncooked grains of rice. Entrance to Tokyo Metro. A burning desire, something you really want. How to play. Begin at any time. Go to Akihabara Station. Go to Hibiya Line. Ride to Kayabocho Station. Arrive at Kayabocho Station. Go to platform towards Hachobori. Look for a set of iron bars. Beneath there, you'll find a small pile of salt. Kick the salt with your feet. It is unknown who placed. It is unknown who places the pile of salt in the location. If you don't find any salt, do not attempt to continue. Now go to Tozai Line. Ride to Takadanobaba Station. That is a long name, honestly. Arrive at Takadanobaba Station. Go to the platform towards Seibu Shinjuku. Again, look for a set of iron bars. Beneath there, you will find a small pile of salt. Again, kick the salt with your feet. Return to the Tozai Line. Right to Kayabacho Station. Back at Kayabacho Station, exit through the gate. Through the ticket gate. Look for an exit labeled 4A. Beneath there, drop the 10 rice grains beneath the stairs. Re-enter through the ticket gate. Now go to Hibiya Line, right to Tsukichi. Oh wait, I couldn't read that. Right to Tsukichi Station. Arrive at Tsukiji Station. Go to the platform towards I can't read this, okay? Tsujiki Hongan-ji Temple. Look for iron. Yeah, you guys get it. Look for the iron bars beneath them. You will find a small pile of salt. Once again, kick the salt with your feet. Return to the Hibiya Line. Get to the train. When the train starts moving, close your eyes. The destination doesn't matter. Clasp your hands together. Think about what you want most. Good luck. An anonymous user decides to test the game. It is the end of the workday and I'm free, so I'm going to put 35 into practice for a little test. I'm really scared that there is salt. What kind of salt is this? Let me know. on 2chan in 2008-7-10. The next day, a man was discovered dead in an empty pool of a house, despite the fact that he did not live there. He was 500 meters away from the nearest train station. 2. Lavender Town. Pokemon's hysteria-inducing experiment. It wouldn't be surprised if somebody were to guess which is one of Japan's most influential media franchises. Pokemon! Who's that Pokemon? It's 6-7! In the 1990s, Japan had less strict regulatory norms regarding media, which gave companies an outlet for sensory experimentation. "685 children fall ill nationwide." The Pokemon panic. The number of people taken to the hospital after watching the animated program Pocket Monsters on TV Tokyo Network's last night is now at 685. We confirmed that 208 of them have been admitted to the hospital. Everything turned white before my eyes. The popular cartoon Pokemon caused 600 children to fall ill. At first, it was the infamous Pokemon chapter that it was broadcasted only once. Deno Senshi Porygon. Polygon. It kind of sounds like Polygon for some reason. 20 minutes into the episode, a scene involved extremely rapid red and blue flashes. This lasted about 6 seconds. Viewers reported blurred vision, headaches, dizziness, nausea, and in some cases, loss of consciousness. However, there's a predicting scandal that is even darker and more unsettling. Before the anime, Pokemon began as a video game called Red and Green for the Game Boy console. I feel like Pokemon Green was then replaced with Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Red became Pokemon Scarlet. With its release, the game quickly gained popularity among children. Within a short time, thousands of sales turned into millions. God damn, making so much profit. Soon, however, Red and Green version of the game was immediately updated to Red and Blue. Ah, yes. Tortoise. There was a disturbing reason behind the change. A location in the game was deliberately created to be different from the rest. Lavender Town. Lavender Town was designed to unsettle players, as the developers added specific audio-visual tweaks to achieve this effect. Honestly, this is really catchy. The problem began a few days later. Children start experiencing headaches, insomnia, nausea, and what's more chilling, nose bleeding. How can a game cause nose bleeding? This led to massive investigations from health organizations, but they did not find any root causes behind the mysterious epidemic. Holy crap. At some point, reporters of mass suicide cases began to appear among children aged 7 to 12. Lavender Town did this. What? They all owned a Game Boy game console. Two, they all had game Pokemon Red and Green. At least 80% affected children had a save file in Lavender Town. The sales for the game dropped immediately, and Nintendo faced a storm of lawsuits. Nonetheless, they knew very well how to defend themselves. Yeah, by switching the games. The Lavender Town syndrome was caused by its sinister theme. The music contains extremely high frequencies that only children and young teens are susceptible to. The variation of frequencies can potentially trigger migraines in an adult listener. The music that's been playing in the background. The Pokemon Company realized their experiment did not go well. The red and blue version of the game is nearly identical to the red and green version, with only one difference. The Lavender Town theme has been altered. Yeah, they changed it from that scary crap to they changed it from this to this. No, they changed it to this. Hold on a second. They did it. No. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is the version that people were listening to, and this is the updated version. Yeah, they changed it to a more kid-friendlier version. Thank God. 3. The Okiku doll. Hokkaido's haunted soul. Dolls symbolize a connection between material and spiritual worlds. It often serves as a means for spirits' communication in various cultures. 1918. The story follows Kikoku Suzuki, a 3-year-old girl who fell seriously ill, requiring months of bed rest due to a terminal illness. In response to the situation, her 17-year-old brother, Akishi Suzuki, traveled to a nearby city to select the perfect gift for the young girl. Can I get a whoo? Thank you. Among dozens of toys, a young man chose a beautiful porcelain doll, about 40 centimeters. She had shoulder-length black hair, a traditional Japanese kimono. Her eyes drew much attention. The doll was named Okiku and was cared for like a sibling. With her feeding and sleeping with it. Tragedy struck next year where the little girl succumbed to her illness and passed away. In line with Japanese tradition, the girl was cremated with her cherished belongings. However, they forgot Okiku and did not want to burn her afterwards. The family decided to place the doll next to the little girl's ashes in the family altar they had set up in their home. So something like that. Legend has it that everything seemed normal after the tragedy until the doll's hair started growing. The doll's black hair went past the line of her shoulders and in a few weeks reached her knees. Real photo. In 1980, the Suzuki family left Hokkaido and emigrated, leaving monks from the Manenji temple in charge of the doll. When the doll first appeared, it had black cropped hair, but as time went by, it grew and grew. The Okiku doll's hair is said to be as long as 25 centimeters. 10. The hair was periodically trimmed as it reportedly grows back. God damn, I'm so thirsty. A scientist analyzed a hair sample and supposedly determined that it belongs to a young boy or girl. Okiku has been residing at the temple ever since. The people often come to see her legendary human hair for themselves. If you're ever in Hokkaido Island, Japan, and if you like to see the haunted doll by yourself, head to Manenji Temple to meet Okiku. Because it possesses a soul, it appears to be disliked being photographed. That's why visitors aren't allowed to photograph it. Okay, so that's it for episode 4. Now we have episode 5, Slit Mouth Woman. The thing is that at this point this video is exactly 1 hour long. Play. Urban Legends from Japan. This program. Okay, Stardust Kitsune. If you ever find yourself walking alone at night, beware of the slit-mouthed woman. You may or may not stumble on a mysterious woman wearing a surgical mask. While she may appear to be normal, this isn't the case at all. When you approach her or not, she will still find her way to ask you, "Am I beautiful?" Don't answer. Replying either with yes or no means gambling with your life to an absurd yet horrifying demise. This anomaly is a significant threat to physical and psychological things. It is said that the slit-mouthed woman has the ability to teleport next to their victims at any time. You can't avoid her. Please remember the following. Please calm down. Don't make eye contact. Carry distraction, candies, or toys. This may temporarily distract her attention. You might get a chance to run. If she asks again, try to confuse her with your answer.
アーバーですという
Something ambitious, like you look
で
average.
きるかもしれません
Might buy you some time to get away.
集団でいることの
Remember,
安全性を
safety
忘れ
in
ないでください
numbers.
彼女はグループに
She is less likely to approach a group.
他の人と一緒に
So if you're
いたら
with someone
離れないでくだ
else,
さい
please don't leave.
私たちは
We will continue to spread the information
後列系女について
about the slit mouth
人
woman.
が知ることで私た
This
ちの
more,
新世界はより
the more people know, the safer our community can be.
安全に
Stay safe. Always pay attention to your surroundings.
このメッセージは
This message is brought to you by the Yoke. On July 15th, 19... Hell no! I'm moving location! This place doesn't feel safe anymore! Oh, hell no! Okay. I moved to the living room with my mom and my grandmother. On July 15th, 1968, the police were conducting a search for a missing girl named Aiko in Yokohama, Kagawana Prefecture, Japan. The missing girl's mother, Keiko Sato, was taken to the Nishi Ward police station. While her testimony was being recorded as evidence. This recording was classified for over 15 years until recently. When it was released as a matter of public interest. This content contains materials that some viewers may find disturbing. Your discretion is advised. Okay, alright, we're recording now. Ma'am, can you tell me what happened? It was... It's okay, you're safe here. Please take a deep breath and please start from the beginning. My daughter, Aiko. She went out with her friends. They came home from school and had plans. Played together at the park by our neighborhood. Then it was getting late. She said she'd be back before dark. I called her friends' houses first. All her friends had come home. But Aiko didn't. Did her friends say anything? The best friend said that she was the last to see Aiko. They parted ways on a walk home, and it was getting darker. I was so worried. Is this what you were? Yes. I called Aiko's name. I was walking through the park, the neighborhood, looking for anything to listening to anything. And then, near the edge of a small park, there was a small playground. I found one of Aiko's hair clips on the ground. Then Ma'am? That woman! Holding Aiko's backpack! It's okay, ma'am. Can you please describe her appearance and details you remember? She was wearing a long coat and a white surgical mask. Her eyes, they were dark, empty. She just stood there, watching me. Like she was... There was something off about her. She was just standing there and asked me if she was beautiful. What did you do? I was so scared. I just didn't know what to say. So she took off her mask. Her mouth, it was torn open from ear to ear. Oh god, that horrible mouth.
มันก็เธอนอนดีไซน์คนนี้
Then she said,
มาพร้อม
Evan liked this? Why did I say Evan liked this? It said, even like this? I screamed and ran as fast as I could. When I looked back, she had disappeared into the night. Ma'am, we're going to find your daughter. It's her. She took my iPhone. We have officers searching the... You don't understand! It took my daughter. Please, she's now coming for me. I believe you, ma'am. You're taking it very seriously. She said she's coming for me next. Do you hear me? She's coming for me next. Oh God. Ma'am, calm down. She's right behind you. Call security. We need to... Holy... Kiko Sato and the officer were found lying in pools of their own blood. God damn. They had crude cuts made from the corner of their mouth up to their ears, leaving a smile-shaped wound. The 3 bullet holes were found on the wall. Okay, so that covers the entire series. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I did. Bye.